Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're exposing another shocking case of police misconduct. You won't believe what happens on camera, and we want you to see it all. But before we dive in, hit that like button to help spread awareness and empower everyone to know their rights. Now, let's get into it.
No, not until you learn to speak to me in a proper manner, please. Is that you address every member of the public?
Have you read the signs as you enter here?
What sign?
About entering and filming, taking photos.
I didn't come in that way.
Have you come through the top?
Pardon?
Have you come through the top as well?
The top? No, I don't think it matters which way I came in.
Did you not see the signs as well?
No, I didn't. What was the sign saying?
No filming, no videoing.
Okay. And who says I'm filming?
You're pointing your camera at us.
Well, I'm pointing my phone at you, but I'm not necessarily filming. So do you mind identifying yourself, please?
I showed my number.
No, can you identify yourself properly, please? As per policy, 3 points for identification. I'd advise you to do it, because it's really tedious having to put in endless complaints about officers that fail to identify to members of the public when requested to. So I could have an issue reading that. So I'm asking you to identify yourself properly, please.
That's all you need.
And I've been rather polite, despite your quite unpolite manner and the way you approach me. It's very rude, you know. I don't understand how you think you can get off talking to members of the public like that. So you're going to identify yourself, first and foremost. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. You'll just be added to the list. And yourself. Do you mind identifying yourself, please?
2651 PC Cola.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Easy as that. You know, very easy. He's having a good day.
Not too bad, sir.
Yeah, I'm just hoping it's not going to rain again.
It's been a nice weekend.
Really?
Barbecue weather.
Hopefully. It's thunder and lightning yesterday. Yeah. At least you got a bit of shelter.
To be fair, don't really help that much.
Is it not? No? Oh, no, don't say that. Not when the wind's blowing, I suppose. Anyway, have a nice day. He's made you look a right plonker, you know that? All the best, mate. Take it easy. Jeez, what a rude man, ladies and gentlemen. What a rude man. From this location, it is the Palestine Mission over in Hammersmith. And yeah, I've been to the Israeli embassy, done that one, so for balance, I'm doing the Palestinian one as well, put them through their paces, see how they react to a man with a camera. But in the meantime, guys, if you do enjoy this video, please like it, feel free to share it, and don't forget to pop down, hit that subscribe button, and we'll certainly see if we get any laughs at the Palestinians today. But there's no laughing matter as to what's happening over in that part of the world. Terrorist attacks by Hamas and the subsequent military intervention by Israel is certainly causing some issues. So we'll see how we get on, and we'll take it from there.
Hello, sir.
Hiya, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad, thank you.
How may I help you?
I don't need any help.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm alright, thank you.
Just taking pictures. Sir.
Yeah, I'm just making a little video of the embassy. Thank you. Where are you from?
No. Sorry, I
It's alright.
didn't answer that question.
Not a problem, my friend. You have a nice day. That's a nice car, that. Very shiny.
Bro, please stop with the camera. We are in from the embassy, huh?
No, it's not a problem, mate. Not an issue. You filming me?
You filming me?
Yeah, I know. So you're filming
Yeah,
me.
but you have my face.
Not a problem.
It's okay.
Yeah,
We can catch you the same way.
not a problem. I don't have an issue with that, my friend.
Okay, can you move it, please? Don't stay here.
No,
Okay, stay.
I will stay.
Okay.
Are you okay, my friend? You seem very sort of bit tense.
I'm very relaxed.
Yeah, chill, man.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
very chill.
I'm being very friendly and
Me too,
approachable,
me too,
you
me
know.
too.
You know, but
No
you seem a bit tense, alright?
Yeah.
There's no need to be tense.
No, no worries.
Alright?
You alright?
I'm perfect, my friend. Yeah. I'm just curious as to what happened to the door. Somebody's thrown some
What you're about to watch isn't just another police encounter. It's a slow burn exposure of how authority reacts when it's calmly questioned. The auditor begins in a controlled, respectful environment, filming lawfully and explaining his purpose. Everything is measured. Everything is calm. But pay close attention, because this opening isn't about conflict. It's about contrast. The auditor establishes that he knows his rights, he understands public law, and he isn't here to provoke. This opening moment quietly asks the audience one critical question. If filming is legal here, why won't it be later? This is a calm before the storm, and the storm is coming.
Paint all over it. It's not good. It ruins the aesthetics of the building. Yeah, nice car. What's up?
Don't do it.
Do what?
Don't do it.
Do what? Don't do what?
Don't do it.
Do what?
Can you move it, please?
No, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't do that.
Huh?
No.
Call police.
He's talking to his lapel. Call the police. What do you think the police are going to say? Oh, I got a view inside.
No, because I'm
He's getting a bit upset, that man. What's his problem? Pardon?
What happened?
He doesn't like me recording out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know, he's a bit emotional, I think. He's a bit upset.
Oh, were you recording the paint?
I'm just recording the Palestinian mission. I've done the Israeli embassy, so I thought for balance I'd visit the Palestinian mission as well.
Okay.
But yeah,
An unbiased sort of view of...
I have no opinion on what's going on over there. So yeah, you could call.
The moment the auditor approaches a Palestinian embassy, the atmosphere shifts instantly. There's no aggression, just discomfort. Staff begin requesting the filming to stop, not because it's illegal, but because it's unwanted. This is where the first red flag appears. Instead of explaining a lawful restriction, the pressure is emotional, subtle, passive, the kind designed to make someone comply voluntarily. But the auditor doesn't flinch. He doesn't argue. He simply continues exercising a right that hasn't been lawfully challenged yet. And that refusal to comply quietly sets everything in motion.
Unbiased view, but I'm not here to comment on anything that's going on in that region. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I guess you probably could understand how sensitive it would be for both sides, though, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, no, I fully appreciate that. As I say, I'm not here for or against either side, you know, and I'm certainly not going to justify what the Israelis are doing to the Palestinians, and I'm certainly not going to justify what Hamas done to the Israelis,
I
you know.
most of the world would agree with you.
Yeah, so as I say,
You just want to have a conversation, I guess?
I don't want to. So to be honest with you, it's not even about that, my friend. I'm literally here. I go about sort of all over, filming places of public interest. So whether that be an embassy, government department.
I think I've seen your videos. What's your name?
Oh, I can't.
Maybe is it you?
Do you work here?
No, I don't work here. I work next door. But,
All right. So my YouTube channel is called The Laughing Auditor, and
do you go to like construction sites and?
no, that's DJ Audits. He does it. He's got the drone.
I think he's got the drone.
Yeah.
He gets into squabbles.
He does, yeah. So he does a lot of commercial buildings and stuff like that. That's what he does.
Right.
I tend not to do private businesses as such.
Right.
I'll usually do things that are taxpayer funded and the equivalent type of such as embassies and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not about engaging with people. It's actually about the opposite. It's about me being allowed to go about and film unhindered.
I do think it's important to have a conversation as well. I mean, look.
If people want to have a conversation, I'm all for it, so long as it's polite and engaging. I'll reciprocate, you know, like the way that you're talking to me just now, you've been very respectful, very polite. I'll reciprocate all day long. The problem is when people then don't sort of interact with me like that, that's when I'll sort of shadow sort of what they're saying and doing. so to speak. But yeah, I'm all down for if people want to have a conversation, to have a conversation, you know.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not showing any signs of hostility. I'm not being aggressive, and I'm certainly not here to cause anybody any real upset, if you know what I mean. So
I think that's probably where I don't know, I guess maybe they thought you're coming to start a commotion or something.
not in the slightest. Actually, the opposite, you know.
Yeah,
it's about sort of like public photography laws in Britain allow us to sort of go about filming and taking pictures from any public place.
Sure.
And whether it be a police station, whether it be the House of Parliament, Buckingham Palace, or a foreign embassy, so long as I'm on a public pavement, I should be allowed to do that unhindered.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
I'll bid you.
It was nice talking to you, my friend. Yeah, you have a great day, man. Bye bye.
How are you today?
I'm okay, my friend. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
When requests fail, intimidation takes its place. The tone hardens. Police are mentioned. Authority is implied. The message is clear. If you don't stop, someone with power will make you. But here's a critical detail. No law is cited. No offense is named. Just pressure. This is where the encounter turns from a disagreement into a test of resolve. The auditor stays calm, composed, and unmoved. And that calm becomes a problem for everyone trying to control the situation.
Yeah, I love your hairstyle.
Thank you.
Yeah, that looks like you put a lot of work into that.
It takes a lot
Does it
of
take time?
time,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it's
It
pretty
is.
cool. It's
It
pretty
is.
cool. I like it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can. Of course you can.
What's the purpose of the recording, if you don't mind?
So-
I know the whole meeting and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering what was the purpose of?
So I don't particularly have a purpose. It depends how you define purpose. So I go about sort of loads of locations, filming different places.
So you're going around the area and
I've been everywhere. So I
are
go.
you the guy on TikTok that he's filming the police stations from the back and stuff like that?
It
Because
could
I
be, yeah.
follow you.
Yeah, so I've got a few sort of social media, TikTok being one of them, but there's a lot of people like me that do this. It's not
Right.
just me. But yeah, I am known for going to visit police stations, different government
But what's the
departments.
purpose of the filming today? I mean, what are you trying to achieve?
So
If you don't mind to ask.
did you hear my conversation with that
No, not
gentleman?
really, that's why I'm trying to
So some people think that I'm here to elicit a response from people, whether it's at an embassy or a police station, and it's actually the opposite. So, as I was saying to that gentleman there, public photography in Britain, the laws on public photography in Britain make it perfectly legal for me to stand on a pavement, as
That's
I'm
right,
currently
yes,
doing,
right. You're right.
taking photographs and videos, yeah. And it's been allowed to do that unhindered. That's pretty much it. The reason, and I'll tell you this quite openly, that I'm at the Palestinian mission is that a couple of weeks ago I went to the Israeli embassy and done the exact same thing. I did, yeah, of course I did. Yeah, I done them first.
So you publish all these videos over the web, like Facebook and stuff like that?
Can do, yeah, I might not. It really depends.
I'm just asking you the
Yeah,
question.
no, of course.
You've got the right to ask. You
the-
need to say yes or no. whatever.
It really depends, you know. Like, it might go on social media, but it might not. Really, there's so many different variables that depend on what happens to the video. But as I say, I done the Israeli one a couple of weeks ago, and to prevent people accusing me of being biased or anything like that, I thought I'd visit the Palestinian mission. I was actually surprised that the Palestinian state had a sort of embassy, so to speak, in London. I didn't even know that this place existed up until a couple of days ago. I don't know. Yeah. What happened to the door though? I'm assuming you've had protesters here.
To be honest, I don't know. I
Do you
haven't
not?
really
Right,
any
okay.
situation whatsoever.
It's a shame that.
Maybe it was an accident or something. To be honest, I don't know.
Right.
So
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Alright, my
What's your name,
friend.
by the way, if you want to tell me your name?
Oh, I won't answer that. That's a step too far, my friend. But I appreciate you asking. I appreciate you being very friendly and polite.
No problem.
And
Do whatever you do anyway. Whatever you have to do, as long as you don't damage your property.
no, not at all. I won't even come onto your property. I'll stay on the
I know,
public
I know,
place
I
at all
know
time.
you're right, I
Yeah,
know my right, sorry.
yeah. The gentleman that was outside earlier, he seemed a bit worked up. I did try and sort of de-escalate it and try and sort of get him to relax a little bit, but he seemed a little bit on edge. And I hope that after I've had this conversation with you,
This section is deceptively important. The auditor slows the situation down and explains, clearly and respectfully, that filming in public is lawful. No shouting, no insults, just facts. This is where the power dynamic begins to crack. Because when someone understands a law better than those trying to restrict them, authority starts to feel fragile. You can see it in the reactions. Uncertainty replaces confidence. The issue is no longer what he's doing, it's what it can't stop him.
Maybe you can explain to him and he's a bit more relaxed, because I don't want people to get upset. You know, I'm not here to upset people.
As you know, the situation is
Very sensitive, I get that.
sensitive, so
Yeah.
obviously, you know, we just keep an eye on everything.
Yeah, I understand
that's
that.
the only thing that I can tell you.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, but I'm
that's why
being...
we don't be aware of the camera and yourself.
Yeah.
Coming out with a, you know, face mask.
I get that,
So,
and
you know.
and that's why my demeanour the way it is. I'm trying to be as upfront as possible and open as possible, just to try and put you guys at ease that there's nothing untoward going on. And normally, here's a bit of professional advice for anybody else that may want to come here and do this sort of thing, is that see if you leave us alone and ignore us, I can pretty much guarantee you within 10-15 minutes we're usually gone, because that means we've been allowed to do what we want to do and we'll go about our business. And what tends to sort of prolong things is interactions, and means that we sort of hang about even longer. And especially your colleague said that he was going to phone the police, so now I've kind of got an obligation to hang about for them, to save them waiting for sort of...
I mean, it's up to them, whatever they want to do. I just want to find out who you are.
Yeah,
So,
no, I
you know.
appreciate that.
Anyway,
You have a nice day, my friend.
you too. Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye-bye. I've got to say though, one thing I did notice about this place was the reviews on Google were very, very good of this place.
We're trying our best.
Yeah, I
We're trying our
did.
best.
Compared to some other places, the reviews were
trying
very
our
good. So hopefully we can get some more good reviews for you guys.
Hopefully.
All right, mate. Have a good day. You all right, Chief? How you doing? How tall are you?
6'7".
6'7", you're a big lad. Jeez. I thought it was the ramp that made you taller, but now you've walked down, I'm like, yeah, you're a lump. Like. And it's good. I suppose it has its benefits and drawbacks as well. Can I ask you a question? Are you SIA affiliated?
SIA affiliated.
Yeah, do you have an SIA license?
Yes.
Yeah. So why do you guys not wear it when you work in embassies? I've noticed it a few times.
I have it
Yeah.
with me. It just depends on.
So, okay.
Because I'm not having security, so it's,
Yeah, but you know it's a criminal offence not to have it on public display?
I mean, that depends on, again, what they say to me. So,
Oh no, this is criminal law for the UK. It's a criminal offence not to have it on public display. You know, obviously, this like, embassies, there is a sort of caveat to that. That inside an embassy, it could be classified as a foreign territory, and so therefore does British law apply. But certainly, if you're doing security work out here, then just to make you aware, it is a criminal offence not to have it on public display. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the guy said he was going to phone the police. Help! Come quick! Man with the camera! Call the police! So we're waiting to see if the police show up. Who knows? You alright, bro?
are you streaming or?
Nah, it's just a recording.
What's it going to be on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your thing again?
Oh, have you got your phone?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll type it in. The guy that we spoke to earlier. Clearly still unhappy. He's turned the lights off.
Now comes a classic tactic. Why are you filming? It sounds reasonable, but legally, it's irrelevant. The auditor explains again. His documenting public interactions, transparency, accountability, still no offense, still no legal grounds. And that's when frustration starts to show. Because when purpose is questioned repeatedly without legal basis, it reveals something uncomfortable. The issue isn't legality, it's control.
Are we speaking to like yourself?
Yeah, I'm talking to
Oh,
myself.
so
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
so
I got
good,
a lot
so
of things to do anyway. Yeah.
No,
he's gonna trade it. He can buy it.
Someone done this?
I'd imagine so, yeah.
No idea, to be honest. I just arrived today and then that would happen.
It's the wrong place.
Yeah. We need to change that thing, yeah. Definitely, that's correct. You're going to run out of battery, my brother.
Pardon?
You're going to run out of battery.
I'm going to what?
You're going to run out of battery.
Nah, I won't. I'm alright. Don't you worry about that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%. I'm good for about another 9 hours. Sure? Yeah, 100%. You get the best battery pack money can buy.
If you say so.
Oh, 100%.
I trust you.
you're so tall, bro. The new generation, bro. Huh?
They didn't give me that vitamins, you
I
know.
say, but come on, it's just 2 centimeters for me and 2 for my friend. Come on, you might be changing.
I'm 170 something, you know.
Ah,
What you want?
198.
201.
201. See, I say 198. 201.
I don't think I was meant to be this tall. I think a bit of other factors came into it.
Well, it's good to be tall. It's the best.
It is.
Okay,
You see the life from different perspective.
He has a lot of problem to find that there are clothes.
Oh, the clothes.
Yeah.
You know, you should see
Gloves, transport, doorways.
Transport.
Yeah.
What?
Bus, no leg space. Planes.
Oh yeah, that the plane is the worst, isn't it?
Even the trains now, because I have to kind of like duck because the trains are.
The train is like
Oh, yeah, you
2
know what?
meters.
Yeah.
It's 2 meters. It's 2 meters, 0, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's true, brother. It's true.
You feel a bit better now, my friend?
Huh?
You feel a bit better now?
Why you ask?
Because you seemed a bit upset when you were here
I'm
earlier.
upset, brother, because you need to understand that
It's not upsetness. It's just the
you
way
know
that
our job. You need to understand our job. If you understand our job,
Okay.
you don't need to ask why I was upset. Because listen, let me finish.
Okay, go
don't
on.
talk over me.
I'll-
then
I'll-
you
no,
can then you can talk.
Be polite, please. Come on.
I
I'm being
said,
polite
let
to you.
me talk
Yeah.
to you. Don't
Right,
talk.
okay.
I'm polite.
Yeah.
You see, you want an excuse for something,
I
but,
want an excuse for what?
but believe me,
What do I want an
know
excuse for?
I know the law. I know the process.
Right.
So don't be worried about.
I don't need to worry, my friend.
Okay.
Okay, not a problem. Because I do this all the time. All right.
Okay.
So
Enjoy.
I know what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not
Yes,
allowed to do.
Enjoy
Okay.
your recording.
I will. Yeah.
That's it.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. What I was going to say is, you say understand your job. Why don't you help me understand your job? Because obviously I don't understand why you responded the way you
because
responded.
we don't need to. We need to, brother. Like, you don't give us any explanation. We don't need to.
I did give you an explanation.
Yeah, but
I explained it. I explained it more extensively than I do anywhere else, out of respect for the situation that's going on in Palestine.
Our job is just to be around the embassy. That's it.
Okay. No, I understand, but what part of that means that it elicits a response from your colleagues
Brother,
earlier?
listen,
Okay, first and foremost, I'm not
Oh,
your
yeah.
brother, alright? Like,
See?
I'm not your brother.
See, fortunately no. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, fortunately.
So don't call me it then.
Huh?
Don't call me it then. Okay, you've called me it several times. You're saying, fortunately, I'm not your brother, so why
So
continue to call me it?
I know who you are.
You know who I am. Right, okay. Who am I then? Go on, explain that one.
Person from the public.
I know.
Member
who
of
you
the
are,
public.
that's it.
You know who I am.
I know
Right, okay.
who you are.
No parli,
Right.
non parli di internet con te.
No.
No.
Come on, no. Hai capito?
No, capisco. Non parli.
No.
You just need to act reasonably, my friend. You know?
It's alright, brother. It's all good.
It doesn't seem all good.
No, we all good.
Because the gentleman had an attitude when I first arrived, and it appears he's still got a bad attitude.
A conversation which, you know,
And then you push the people with some, because you are clever. And you think we are
Because
stupid. We are not.
I've
stupid.
not said you're stupid at all.
That's it.
I asked
Then-
you to.
Then follow your record.
I asked you to explain what your job was because you said I didn't understand it. So I said, help me understand. Okay? No, absolutely ridiculous.
collection here from which company, sir?
It's not company. Ask.
Okay. Collection document. Just go inside, please. Please. just been having a long day. That's all.
No, I understand, but like as I say, I've been perfectly polite. Like just because,
you are.
just because I'm not.
The thing is like, everybody's got the same character.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, I get it, but
And then obviously, if people comes to you and then ask you certain questions,
yeah,
that we don't need to inform you, like you as you don't need to inform us.
yeah, of course, yeah,
we're
but
right back.
but he's saying that the reason is that I don't understand his job. So I was just simply asking if he can help me understand.
No, he doesn't understand your job. They're recording. That's what he's trying to.
Right. Okay.
He doesn't understand that with the what you're recording. Certain places, as you said, you went to the Israeli and you.
I've been everywhere. Yeah, I was at the French. I was at the French embassy before this one. Like so.
And the purpose of the recording. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. And did you explain that to him the way I explained it to you?
Yeah, I did. But if people wants to know, obviously they can talk to you. We're in the right path, in the public
Yeah.
path. So as long as we're in the public path, we can talk nicely. No problem.
And the only reason I'm waiting so long is because I've been informed that he phoned the police.
Right.
So normally I'd be gone by now, but if I've called the police, I've sort of got an obligation and to wait for them because I don't want them wasting their time further by having to sort of patrol the streets looking for me.
Oh, okay. So you want to give them the feedback.
No, it's not that I want to give them the feedback. I've been told, your colleague said the first time that I interacted with him that he was going to call the police.
Who says so?
That gentleman that just went inside, he says he was going to call the police, which is fine if that's what he wants to do. It's not an issue. I don't have a problem with that. What I'm saying is, if the police have been called, I then have an obligation to wait for them, because undoubtedly, if the police have been called, they'll be making their way to this location. If they get here and I'm not here, then they'll then have to sort of look for me in the local area, and that'd be wasting their time.
I know your Scottish accent, by the way.
Yeah, well spotted.
You know why? Because
Why?
I've been living in Scotland for a while, so
Where did you live in Scotland?
Somewhere nearby Renfrew.
By Renfrew, right? Okay, right.
On
the west side, yeah.
So
Did you like it there?
I love it.
Yeah, it's a bit cheaper than England, isn't it?
Man, cheaper.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper to live.
More relaxed. You got time for everything, so
Yeah,
it's alright.
I'm glad you liked it there.
Yeah, no way.
I'm glad
it's
you
nice.
liked it.
Actually, the landscape, which is
So
outside London, is always much better.
London's just concrete everywhere.
It is indeed. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second. Sorry to leave you that.
No problem. What do you know? The police have been called.
Yeah.
We're going to get an education here today, guys.
Alright, you alright?
Good afternoon. How you doing?
Afternoon. Is this guy coming?
Just give me 1 second.
Probably was, yeah.
He's coming up.
Huh?
Probably were called for me.
Did you do that or?
No, I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that.
This is a major shift. The auditor doesn't just offend himself. He goes on the offensive. Calmly, he points out that security personnel may be committing an offense by not displaying an SIA license. Watch closely here. This is the moment the tables turn. Authority is no longer pointing at the auditor. It's being pointed back. The confidence drains instantly. Because knowledge of the law isn't just power, it's exposure.
But they did say they were going to call the police because I was recording here.
Oh, guys.
Hello.
I have one inside, please.
Yeah, can you speak to...
Thank you.
What's going on today, mate? What's happening?
Just filming this location. Yeah.
Any other priority today? Anything?
No, I came across this Palestinian sort of embassy place and thought I'd record it. Found it interesting, so.
Obviously, I understand there's high tensions at the minute at these embassies and
I understand that.
conflict.
Yeah, so I've done the Israeli embassy and I thought, well, if I could do a Palestinian embassy, it will have balance so that I can't be accused of being biased by anyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the main reason why I came to this location. So do you mind identifying yourself, please?
Yeah, PC Paddock.
Yeah. What's your number?
3364.
Awesome, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Do you live in London?
Pardon?
You live in London?
I don't think that's relevant, is it?
No. I thought we were having a conversation.
No, we are, but it's just not. I don't see the relevance in where I live as to
I
what.
won't ask you any questions. That's fine.
Why you're here to.
Obviously, we'll speak to these guys and see what's.
Yeah, not an issue. I did
So
see.
if the alarm's gone off or something like that.
Did the? I get
Obviously,
it.
because of the high intentions. It's sort of
No, I get it. You know,
around people filming and
I spoke to two gentlemen.
paint over the door, etc.
Yeah.
People have sometimes items for use in criminal damage and stuff like that. So.
Right, okay, all right. But I did speak to two gentlemen, I believe, when I first came here and explained to them why I was here, what I was doing, in quite detail, more so than what I do at other locations, just purely because of the sensitivity of what's going on in Palestine. You know, I try to put them at ease. I told them that I hope that it's put them at ease, but there was one gentleman in particular that really didn't, I would say, take a shine to me, you know. I couldn't win him over with my Scottish charm, and yeah, like he just seems a bit upset, and he says he was going to call you guys. As I say, it's his prerogative. If he wants to call the police, by all means he can. I did tell him that it'd be sort of a waste of time, and that I would need to hang about for you guys as a result as well. But yeah, as I say, that's pretty much been it, you know.
Right.
And it's all been caught on film from the moment I walked down that road till this very second. So yeah, that's that.
Do you know how long you're going to be here for, or is that not something you want to answer?
Do you know, like, it's as I says to the gentleman that worked in there, is that when I get told the police have been called, I tend to try and hang about as long as possible, just purely to stop you guys having to look for me elsewhere and waste any more of your time. But yeah, once this situation is resolved, I'll probably skedaddle. I'll make a move. As I say, I was told the police were called, and that's why I've hung about for well over half an hour now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it something like you regularly got a YouTube channel and stuff like that?
Again, I don't see the relevance. It's
Well, no, there's a lot of people film when they put stuff on YouTube.
I do, yeah. But again, I says the gentleman did ask me if it was going online. I said I don't know. It really does sort of depend, sort of what happens in the film. I've not made any decisions into that as of yet.
I'm just going to see what my colleague.
Yeah, no worries. Just make another observation, officer.
Yeah.
Is that you know it's the SIA licence?
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Obviously, mate, the tensions at these embassies, yeah? Can I ask you why you've cut the face covered with glasses?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Okay, it is. I'm asking questions about
Okay.
why you're here
Am
filming.
I being detained?
At the moment, I am going to detain you on
Are you?
Section 1 of Police and Criminal Evidence Act.
Right, okay, so
And that's
what's
when you
it?
look for items for
Right,
use in
okay.
criminal damage,
Okay.
okay? The reason why is because you've got your face covered.
Yep.
You've got glasses on.
Yeah.
You can't see what your face is.
Yeah, you can't.
Okay. You've come here outside an embassy where basically criminal damage happens all the time.
Does
And
it?
also
Right.
You've got paint all over the door
You
there.
do, yeah.
You've got a backpack on.
I do, yeah.
You've not really answering what questions
I
I've
have.
asked you already. Yeah,
I've answered the
I know you're filming,
relevant questions. First of
But I
all, do you
suspect
mind
might
identifying
have-
yourself, please?
I suspect you may have
PC
items
Vincent.
in your bag.
Your number and station, please.
Hammersmith 4404.
Right, okay.
So I suspect you might have items in your bag.
Right, so what's your grounds for that, sorry?
Because basically, you're filming outside an embassy.
Yeah.
People are coming here with items for use in criminal damage. As you can see, the paint over that door there.
Yep.
Now comes a waiting game. The tension stretches. Threats hang in the air. Everyone knows police are coming, but no one knows how this will end. This is psychological pressure. The hope is that time, discomfort, or fear will make the auditor leave. But he doesn't. He stands his ground, not defiantly, but deliberately. Every minute that passes raises the stakes. Because once police arrive, someone's interpretation of the law is about to be tested, publicly.
So I don't know if you've got paint in that bag. I don't know if you've got any other items, bricks that might cause windows. I don't know.
Can I ask you something
Okay.
before we go any further? Just before you make a massive mistake, because you're about to make a massive mistake.
No, I'm not.
Have you seen the Metropolitan Police's guidance on public photography? And you know that
Yeah,
film...
yes, I'm not saying you can't film. I'm
So,
not saying
so,
you can't film, can I?
so what's the
But
grounds? I don't understand what the
my
grounds
grounds
are.
for searching
Yeah.
you are, I suspect you may have items in your bag that may be used for criminal damage.
Okay, so what?
Because
Because I'm wearing a badge.
Embassy, you've
I
got
have
a mask on your face.
I have, yeah.
Okay?
Is that a crime to wear a mask?
Well, you're not clearly trying
Would
to
you,
not identify
so would you
yourself.
so would you detain someone when had a burqa or niqab that was covering their face,
Well, no,
filming
but
outside a bit?
if they were standing
embassy?
outside a Palestinian embassy with a backpack on,
Right.
which I know that there's
And they had their face covering,
there's
would
been
you
incidents of criminal damage
would you
at the
detain them?
embassy before.
Right, okay,
And-
that's not
yeah.
my responsibility, unfortunately.
But
You've got
anyway,
no.
you're
you-
now going to be taken for the search.
That's fine.
Okay? Under Section 1 of Police.
Okay,
Criminal
so you're about
Act,
to make a massive mistake. I'd advise you to end that right now,
Yeah.
because what's
No,
going to
I'm not
happen
gonna
is
end it.
what's going to happen. Let me finish speaking. Right, what's going to happen is I'm not going to resist you. I'm not going to try and fight you or run away or anything stupid like that.
Listen.
Right, but let me finish. Okay,
go on.
you are about to make a massive mistake. I will file an IOPC complaint against you for that, because the Metropolitan Police's guidance is quite clear that filming in public does not constitute
that's not the matter
grounds.
that I'm-
You said I was stood outside filming and I had my face covering. That's what you said. It's all on film, officer. So be very, very careful.
I
Okay,
believe
'cause
you're covering your face
Right.
because you don't want to be seen by anyone here or on camera.
I don't want to be seen by anyone here or on camera. But what's the issue with that? What's the issue with that?
There's reason to
He's got
suspect you
he's
may
got
have
his face.
items
He's got his face covering.
using criminal damage.
He's got his face covered. Are you going to stop and detain him?
No.
Why not? That's what's hold on.
He's working as security,
Well,
isn't he? It's a
are you,
different- totally
that doesn't
different-
matter. I'm
totally
here for
different thing.
I'm here for a specific reason. Okay.
Yeah.
Without fear or favour, you're supposed to police, correct?
Yeah.
Are you policing without fear or favour at this
am,
moment in
sir.
time? You're
I
not.
am.
You're not, because you're picking on
Listen,
me.
I'm not picking
no,
on you at
you are
all.
picking
I'm
on
not
me.
picking on you.
You're about to make a massive mistake.
picking on you
And
at
I
all.
guarantee you one
I'm not
thing.
picking on you at
I
all.
will see you in an IOPC investigation, and I will take civil action against the force for this misconduct that's about to take place. Do you understand what I'm saying to
I
you?
will have to write a stop and search report, okay?
Yeah, you will,
Which will go
100%.
down,
Yeah, not a problem.
And I will have my
Yeah,
whole grounds for detaining
it's
you.
not
under
my
that
first
search,
rodeo,
okay?
okay?
No, I know,
Not my
I'm
first
sure it
rodeo.
isn't, sir.
So I know exactly what I'm doing. You're about to mess up big time.
Okay.
All right, you could end
My
this at
name's
this moment in
PC
time.
Ballot. I'm attached to Hammersmith
Yeah.
Police Station, and you're entitled to a copy of this search, okay? Yeah, within 3 months. You can pick it up from Hammersmith Police Station, or I can do it today.
No, I'll do it now. Yeah.
After the
Yeah,
search.
yeah, because we're going straight to my solicitor.
No.
100%.
So,
Okay.
Due to the nature,
And
like I
again,
said,
you've got the opportunity to stop this as a police officer, and the oath that you stand
But
on. You
it's
can,
my
you can,
decision,
yeah, but
okay?
you can stop
I've
that.
made this decision.
So a police officer can stop misconduct as and when they see it. Okay, so you've got an opportunity to put an end to this.
He
All
has
right.
the grounds to
He doesn't have the grounds. You
It's
don't
my
have
grounds,
the grounds.
okay?
Okay,
It's
you,
not my colleagues'
right.
grounds, okay?
No,
It's
no,
my
it shouldn't be
grounds,
your
okay?
grounds. It should be enshrined in legislation.
Well, anyway,
Okay.
I'm going to be doing a search.
Not a problem.
Okay? I told you why. Yeah. So, would you mind taking your bag off?
No. Do I need to take my bag
You
off?
have to use force if not.
Right, okay.
So take
Reasonable,
your bag off, please.
reasonable force.
Reasonable force,
Yeah.
yes.
As I said before, I'm just putting my camera down here so that it can capture
Listen,
all
you can do
evidence
what you want with your camera, okay?
of this illegal stop and search.
not an
Right?
illegal stop and search.
It is an illegal stop
No,
and search.
it's not.
You think it's not, but you'll soon
Okay,
find out.
right,
it
let's
is,
just
okay?
get your bag off and then
No.
we'll search inside your bag.
You can use it.
I'm gonna
of course.
take
I'm not-
it off then.
You can take it off if you want.
Okay.
Again, I'm not going to assist you, right? But I won't resist you. That's how it's going to go. All right? You're the one that's abusing legislation at this moment in time, and you're the one that's going to find yourself in a whole lot of hot water. Not a problem,
Sir,
not a problem.
people come into these embassies and
Yeah,
every
I go
day
to
with
loads of
items
embassies.
for criminal
Yeah, I
damage.
go to
to be
loads of
used in criminal
embassies.
damage. Yes. Yeah, and you're covering your
You can
face.
know-
I believe that you
well,
might
because
be
I've got my face covered. He's got his face covered. Does that mean he's going to commit
working as
criminal
security
damage?
here, isn't it?
Right, but I've told you why I'm here. I've got a reason why I'm here.
When officers arrive, authority finally enters the scene, or at least the appearance of it. Questions are asked. Identification is requested. The situation feels official now, but something subtle happens here. The auditor cooperates without surrendering his rights. He answers selectively, lawfully, and calmly. This is where many encounters turn aggressive. But not yet. Right now, it's a chess match.
Right? So you've messed up already by detaining me. You're going to escalate it even further, which is not a problem, because I'll get a bigger payday when it goes to the civil court. Right? And you've got a lot more to answer for when you get investigated for it by the IOPC. 100%. Because there's paint on a door. Does that mean if I'm walking down the street like this and there's graffiti on the wall, you're going to stop
I
and
didn't say
search
that's the only
someone?
reason, did I?
What was the other reason?
I said,
What was the other reason? Because I'm
questions
filming.
I've asked you, you haven't given reasonable
I
answers.
have given a reason why I saw too.
You haven't.
Well, I didn't tell you that was from London.
No.
Like, yeah, but that was what I said. It's irrelevant. What other question did you ask me that I didn't give a reasonable explanation for? Huh?
Listen,
What other question did you ask me that I didn't
I've
give a
already
reasonable
explained to you,
explanation
sir,
for?
why.
You didn't explain nothing.
Anyway, let's do the back, right?
Didn't explain nothing. But it's not a problem. Not a problem. Because you've effed up big time. Unbelievable. And unfortunately for you, although I've not had much interaction with you, you're complicit in this. So you'll also be liable to an IOPC investigation, 100%. Right, you had an opportunity to stop this in its tracks, you didn't do that.
As my colleague said, he had reasonable grounds to suspect, so he's done the search with reasonable grounds.
There's not reasonable grounds. What, because I've got my face covered? Alright, you stop everyone with a mask. He's got his mask on. That's where you've messed up as well.
There's a place and a time and a place where these things happen, isn't it? I mean,
No, there's not.
If
No,
you were
there's not.
standing outside a shop, or you're standing outside an embassy, where
Doesn't make any, there's no distinction. I'm in a public place. I'm in a public place.
it's not the filming that I was telling you. That it wasn't that.
So what's the issue? Because I've got my face covered through outside a building that's got graffiti on it, and you're going to accuse me of doing that, or potentially want to commit criminal damage, despite what's already been said to the people in this building. That's where you've messed up. You don't even know what you've done.
I do know what I've done.
No, you don't. 100% you don't.
Okay.
Are you finished?
I am finished.
Get
yeah.
the search slip. Move.
Okay.
Move.
I will get that search slip now.
Move.
It's for you.
Yeah. Go on. Jog
Let's
on.
not,
Get
let's
it
not,
done.
Let's not be rude about it.
Oh no! Listen, it's not
only
being
to be
rude.
rude.
You just stopped to search me, man.
Yes, I know,
Well,
you
I'm
can
supposed to be
stop and
nice.
search
I'm
you.
supposed to be nice about
sure you
it.
can stop
Oh, I'm
and
supposed to
search
say,
you,
"Oh,
haven't
thank you." But you want me to be grateful? Is that what it is?
I'm sure you've been
Do you want me to
stopped and
beg for the
searched before,
search slip? Get your little neck wound in and go and get my search slip. How about that?
Listen,
Because you've
there's no need
already
to be
messed
rude,
up.
okay?
Get your hand
There's
out my
no need to
face.
be rude.
Get your hand out my face, public servant.
not
Go and do your job.
There's no need to be rude, okay?
No need to be rude. You've just abused Section 1 of PACE to stop and search me. Are you joking? Are you absolutely delusional? Is that what's happening? You're absolutely delusional. You're messed up big time, mate. But not a problem, because I've got you over a barrel now. Because you've got a security guard out there with his face covered. You didn't do that to him. And by the way, he's not even displaying a SIA licence, which is also a criminal offence. Are you going to police that? Without fear or favour? Are you going to do that, officer? You do realise that?
Just give me a few minutes.
The security guard's not got his SIA licence on public display. You know that's a criminal offence punishable up to 6 months in prison and an unlimited fine. Are you aware of that, officer? Are you going to police that law? Or are you just here to do the bidding of a foreign state? Is that what you're here to do? Absolute joke.
So if you just give my colleague a moment.
No, I won't give him a moment. He's just abused my rights. How about that? But you want me to be nice about it? These people are absolutely delusional. But not a problem. As I say, the IOPC is going to hit you like a ton of bricks, and then I'll drag the Met back into the civil court, and I'll get a nice little payday out of that. So it's not a problem. Because I've got my face covered. Seriously, when you get a security guard stood right next to you with his face covered.
I don't say that was the only reason, did I? But,
You've not explained your full grounds. Well, because I'm stood outside an embassy. I'm stood outside a building, so was he. Everything that I was doing, he was pretty much doing, with the exception that I was holding a camera and recording the whole thing.
do you mind giving your family name?
No. Do you have absolutely...
Date of birth?
No.
Address?
No.
First name?
No. Just write your search slip, you're not getting any personal details from me. I bet that's what you were hoping to find, wasn't it? You were hoping to identify me. You were hoping to find a wallet.
What height are you, sir?
Make an estimation. How about that? Absolute joke. Constable Baddock.
And do you identify yourself? What FD code, ethnicity?
Again, I will not answer any personal questions. Fill out your stop and search slip and make sure it's accurate as to what's happened. Otherwise, it will further contradict what's happened here today with what you've said. Because you've made yourself look a right mug, big time. You don't like it when a member of the public talks to you like this, do you? Not used to it?
You can talk to me like that if you want.
Yeah, well,
A
100%.
lot of people do.
Yeah. I'm not surprised the way that you've conducted yourself today.
I think I've conducted myself
You
reasonably well.
clearly haven't. You've not acted with integrity. You're clearly not standing on your oath, and you're an absolute disgrace to not only the uniform, but the police service all over the country. And it's not a problem because I will hold you accountable in the IOPC investigation, but then I'll hold the force accountable for your misconduct in a civil court. And unfortunately, it's the taxpayers that are going to have to pay for your sheer moronic stupidity, you buffoon of a man. Absolute joke. How long have you been a police officer?
I'll probably go the same way as you were going earlier. I don't have to answer your questions now, do I?
Yeah, you don't need to answer that.
You didn't want to answer my questions.
It's not an issue. I'll freedom of request it.
Again, more grounds to search you.
I'll freedom of request it. I can find out that way. It's not a problem. You're a public servant, so all your information is disposable to the public. So I can certainly request pretty much your whole file through a subject access request. So not an issue. We'll find out what you've been doing previously. Because I guarantee you, mate, you're not going to like what's going to happen. Your head's going to be left spinning by the time this is over, and it'll just be another Met officer that hopefully gets sacked because they shouldn't even be in the job. Absolute joke. But not an issue. I will enjoy the payday. Doing the bidding of a private organisation, a foreign power. Very interesting. And are you going to deal with this individual? Again, he's not wearing his SIA licence. That's a criminal offence. You know that?
As my colleague said, he is a security.
No. I understand what he's a security, but part of being a security guard and being SIA affiliated, it's having your SIA licence on public display at all times when carrying out your duties. He's currently carrying out his duties. His SIA licence must be on public display, and if it's not, it constitutes a criminal offence punishable by 6 months in prison and an unlimited fine. You both said you were policing without fear or favour, so I'm asking you to deal with that situation. Are you going to refuse to deal with that? He's dealing with this. He's filling out a form. You just stood there doing nothing. So I'm asking you to deal with that individual. Are you going to do it, yes or no? If you're not, it's not a problem, because again, it will just make up part of the broader investigation that you're simply here to do the bidding of whoever's residing within this building. Simple as that.
We are dealing with this.
Are you policing without fear or favour? Yes or no? Are you policing without fear or favour? Yes or no? Are you standing on your oath today? Are you standing on your oath today? Are you standing on your oath today? Are you standing on your oath today?
Yes.
Yes. So police the law, all right, and not the feelings of people in a building. How about that? Are you going to police the law?
We're going to be dealing with this situation.
Okay, I've not broken the law. Have I? Have I committed an offence? Have I committed an offence? Have I committed an offence?
My colleague has searched you.
Have I committed an offence?
No.
No, that gentleman is currently committing an offence. He's currently committing an offence. I've not committed an offence for your admission. He is currently, right, but I'm asking you to go and deal with him. He is currently committing an offence. You're dealing with someone that hasn't committed an offence instead of someone that is currently committing an offence. Do you see what I'm getting at with that? You are dealing with someone that hasn't committed an offence through your admission by someone who is clearly committing an offence. Are you going to deal with it?
As I have said, we are dealing with you at the moment.
So you're choosing to ignore the crime that is going on currently within 3 metres of where you stood, and instead harass a member of the public that's not committed an offence. Not a problem. You've just signed your own resignation letter. You understand that? You understand what you've just done? You've just signed your own resignation letter. Congratulations. In a short period of time, you'll no longer be a police officer within the Met, as well as your jumped up little colleague here. Absolutely unbelievable. You are choosing to harass a member of the public that hasn't committed an offence and ignore someone that is openly committing an offence metres away from where you're stood. Unbelievable. And you get the cheek to turn around and tell me that you're standing on your oath. You're a disgrace to the uniform, you understand that? Both of these are a disgrace to the uniform.
Trying to find the code, sir. Just give me 2 seconds. It's nearly done.
Unbelievable. It's a shame, you know. It's a shame things have to go like this, but as it goes, it's one of them things, you know. Tyrant police officers like this will get taken down one at a time, and through IOPC and the civil courts we'll certainly get justice from the sheer incompetence of these moronic fools.
This is the breaking point. An officer invokes Section 1 pace, and immediately the auditor challenges the grounds. Calmly, precisely, with the officer's own guidance. This is the moment panic creeps in. Because the justification doesn't hold up, the explanation collapses under scrutiny. You can hear it. You can see it. Authority, once confidently asserted, starts scrambling to justify itself on camera. This is the clip that changes everything.
That's it.
Now go and police the law.
Sorry?
Go and police the law. I'm reporting an offence.
Okay.
Just saying I've not committed an offence.
What?
This gentleman is currently committing a criminal offence. He's not got his SIA licence on public display. If you guys are standing on your oath today and you're going to police without fear or favour, I'd expect you to go and at least have a word with him and tell him to get back inside, get his SIA licence on
We're
display.
going to speak to the guys again anyway, so it's fine.
Right, jog on then. See you.
See you later.
No, I'll see you in court, no doubt. Thank you. Absolute joke.
This one, how much we got to put it?
So I've just got a question before you go. Now that I've calmed down a little bit, I thought me filming wasn't part of your grounds.
No, that wasn't just part of the grounds, no.
But you said it wasn't part of your grounds, but it's your first sentence on the reason that you've given for the grounds that you stopped and searched me.
Well, I said that's the circumstances how I found you here.
Not what your statement says.
This is a very short version of the grounds. I have to do a whole report
I
again.
understand that, but you still signed it, and it's still no. I'll read it to you.
Okay, go on.
Okay, it says search grounds. Male was filming outside Palestinian mission.
Which you were, yeah.
Full stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you
were.
clearly said on film
But
that,
that's how I found you here.
right,
Yeah.
but you said that wasn't grounds for the stop and search, but on here it's the first sentence of your search grounds. I don't understand the
I'm
contradiction
explaining
there.
the situation, aren't I? That's,
No. You're not asked to give background to the situation. You're asked on this document to provide search
when
grounds.
we do the actual report, we do have to
Yeah,
explain
you're
how
going to
I've come
alter. You're
across.
going to alter your statement.
Not going to alter it, no.
Not a problem. And yeah, you said that I wasn't answering reasonably. It wasn't answering reasonably to questions, and whatever that means, which I understand to mean is that I wasn't answering your questions sufficiently. Right, that's grounds as well for stopping and searching, is it?
Then what
Is
else
it-
have you gone to say?
Is it grounds for stopping and searching?
It forms part of grounds. If people don't
No.
sort of cooperate with police and don't give,
I'm not obligated to. I'm not obligated to answer any of your questions. So why then?
It raises suspicion of why you wouldn't.
Well, so I don't answer your questions to your liking. You use Section 1 of PACE to stop and search me. Then that's what you're saying,
We just need reasonable grounds to suspect that you may have something on you.
right? And what reasonable grounds are that? Because I can't understand from what you've written on
That's
there.
what
What
you've
those
got a
are.
backpack on.
Right, correct.
Okay?
Yeah.
Masked up.
Right, correct.
Obviously trying to conceal your identity.
I am, yeah.
Okay. You're standing outside the Palestinian mission,
I am,
which has had
yeah.
numerous criminal damage attached onto it
Quite
in the last
possible.
few days.
I wouldn't rant about that, but if you say so.
Well, you seem to know a lot about the missions and stuff because you're filming them and you know about what's going on.
No, I know about public
You're obviously here for a
photography.
reason.
I know about public
You're
photography.
here for a reason, aren't you? You've come
I'm here to film the Palestinian
Yeah, so
embassy.
you know
Yeah,
what's going on in the world, you know what's happening.
I do, but that's
See
got
the
nothing to
staff
do.
inside
It's got
that are
nothing to
scared
do with
about
me.
people outside and what's happening.
Okay. What did the staff inside say when you first spoke to them?
You said you've been filming very close to the window.
Did they tell you that I've spoken to them at length about why I was here?
They said they spoke to you, but they weren't really getting answers.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
That's funny because I caught it all on film, and I'll make that available to the IOPC and as well as civil claim. So you've messed up big time. That's all I'm going to say.
worries,
and then I will highlight again is that you're supposed to police without fear or favour. I have highlighted someone that's currently committing a criminal offence. You're choosing, I guess, at this moment in time, not to police that, and you've harassed a member of the public.
At the moment, I'm dealing with you, aren't I?
Am I committing a criminal offence?
All I can advise
Am
you
I committing a
to
criminal
leave the
offence?
area because it's obviously
I'm not leaving the area.
There's obviously going to continue to be.
I'm not leaving the area.
here.
I'm not leaving the area.
Here.
No, I'll film as long as I want to. It's a free country, okay? And despite you thinking that it's a police state, that you can stop and abuse legislation when I don't give you an answer that you don't like, unfortunately that's not the case, and you're going to find out the hard way that that's not the case. So I'll ask you again, instead of harassing someone that's not committing a criminal offence, which is what you've been doing, are you going to speak to someone that is committing a criminal offence?
I'm not at the moment, no.
No, so there you go. No, you've just signed your own resignation letter as well. Congratulations. I hope you start finding a new job very soon. Alright, so well done. Yeah, you're probably the worst and most incompetent police officers that I've ever come across. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Absolute disgrace.
Well done. We're on your side.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Absolute disgrace.
Very powerful what you just done.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, love. Take care.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for your help. Really appreciate it. You know, like this, we are business owners here, and every day we see the police coming over, and this is happening every single day.
I didn't do that, my friend.
I know, but we don't.
It's got nothing to do with me. I'm just filming here.
I appreciate you filming and documenting.
Yeah.
But as business owners, people like have work here.
Yeah.
Having seen the police coming every day.
Can I ask you something?
Not really nice.
Should the people committing acts of vandalism then mean that the police have the right to just stop innocent members of the public and abuse their rights? Is that what sort of country that we live in?
No one is
That's what's just happened here, and you're congratulating them for that.
I applaud you.
Absolutely disgrace.
Like this, but we really appreciate it. Someone can just give you position here, your station here, just to put that
Yeah, big man, you should be ashamed of yourself, you know. Lying to the police. All on film. Unbelievable. Yeah, I thought we were having a very good conversation and you've just went and done that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
We did have a good conversation.
Did you? So why did you tell the police that we didn't? Why did you tell the police that I didn't answer any of your questions when it's all on film? Or the police lying? You should be ashamed.
You don't have nothing more important to do?
No, I don't. No, I think this is very important what I'm doing.
I think you should have something more important than filming us.
And the thousands of people that are going to see this Palestinian embassy for what it is. Because I tell you something, I went to the Israeli embassy, I didn't get this treatment. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. The seatbelts are going on. At last. At last. I can call it a day. Alright guys, jeez, I thought they were never going to go at that at one point. I've decided to see sense and make a move. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the Palestinian embassy. Jeez, oh, unbelievable. I always thought when I was started doing these embassy audits that there was not much in it. I didn't think there was going to be any sort of interactions. I certainly didn't think I'd be getting stopped and searched under Section 1 of PACE for wearing a mask outside a graffiti door. That's crazy, next level crazy. So I say I am going to have to file complaints against those officers and then follow up my solicitor, because that's just unacceptable. Like the Metropolitan Police guidance on public photography and filming in public is quite clear, and compared to the police officers that I dealt with, say, the French embassy or the Egyptian embassy, it's night and day, you know. Like I went to the Iranian embassy, there was graffiti outside that one and stuff, and then it stops the search then, and I answered the questions the exact same way as they answered their questions. So I'm not entirely too happy. I'm going to leave it there, guys. It's absolutely pouring down now, so I'm going to have to call it a day and get in some shelter and get home. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I think it's staggering when you see the comparison between the Israeli embassy and the Palestinian embassy, just how different both of them went. Like, absolutely outrageous. And yeah, like as I said to them before, I'm not for or against either side of this argument in this conflict, but in terms of for or against embassies, I'd take the Israeli one all day long, with the way that I was dealt with and how the officers conducted themselves. So I'll leave it there, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, please like it, feel free to share it. Don't forget, pop down, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. It really does go a long way to help me grow the channel. and it enables me to keep doing.
By the final act, the encounter is no longer about enforcement. It's about damage control. Threats replace logic. Accountability is dodged. Security offenses are ignored. The auditor remains composed until the end, calmly outlining complaints, oversight bodies, and legal consequences. What started as just filming ends as a full exposure how quickly authority unravels when it can't rely on ignorance. And that final question lingers long after the video ends. If the camera wasn't rolling, how different would this have gone?